Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Gloucester Brewery and it's their Gloucester Gold. Look at that. This one is 3.9% ABV and it's going to be, I can tell it's going to be, well, it's going to be a golden ale, isn't it? It's going to be a golden ale. Right, nice yellow cap on the beer. Let's crack it open, get it into a glass. Now I've got a bit of an interesting story. I actually was contacted by Debbie and Tony on Facebook and they said, "Are you interested in reviewing some of our beer?" And I said, "Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's bottle conditioned, so I'm going to pour it gently. But losing my track of thought here, sorry. But Tony is from Gloucester and Debbie's actually from Barry, where I live. She actually moved up to Gloucester with Tony. They're in the middle of brewing. It's a week before Christmas, or just under the week before Christmas. They're going to be bringing me down Boxing Day, because they're visiting family in Boxing Day. They're bringing me down some, they're either poly pins or the steel tank things. They're going to be bringing me the rest of the range, some of the poly pins and some in bottles on Boxing Day. And the reason why I'm getting at that is I'm using a Great British Beer Festival glass. They're bringing a branded glass for me to use as well. So great stuff. So we'll make do with the British Beer Festival glass for now. The beer looks extremely clear. I'm just going to stop there. I can just start to see the sediment coming through. Now then, it's nice, it's clear, it's a nice springy kind of summery look about the beer. There's a nice pleasant calm level of carbonation rising from the glass. It's golden in colour, as you'd expect. Very small head. I didn't get all the beer in. I didn't want to get all that sediment in. So let's get the nose. I love to wash the beer around. Oh, and that smells. It smells nice. It smells nice and hoppy and earthy as well. I do like that real ale earthy smell. I'm going to get into this. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Not much of the earthiness following through on the beer, but it's a really good solid malt backbone to this beer. Wonderful, wonderful classic English bittersweet taste coming through on this beer. You've got the bitterness of the hops, the nice fruity, juicy hops, and then whack, the sweetness comes in from the malt, and it's really nice, really well crafted beer. Oh yeah. Oh, another one as well, quickly, while I'm at it. Tony has agreed, when he drops the beer off on Boxing Day, has agreed to come in, if we've got time, and do a quick interview and a beer review while we're here. So, while he's here. So, first ever in the kitchen interview with a head brewer of a brewery. This is spot on. There's just a little bit of that earthiness, but it's quickly taken away by the bitterness of the hops. The fruitiness is kind of, the fruits are small hint of grapefruit, lemon. There's like that fresh green apple skin taste of the beer. And then the malt that comes through is very, very nice indeed. Nice and sweet. Very, very good balance. It's a very, very nicely balanced beer. Just sways and throws back and forth from being bitter to sweet to bitter to sweet from every mouthful, and it's a real pleasure to drink. Now, at this stage of the review, if you don't know what a bottle conditioned beer is, I think it is definitely bottle conditioned. If you don't know what a bottle conditioned beer is, if you're wondering, if you're watching for the first time, you're thinking, what's a bottle conditioned beer? Basically, the brewer puts a bit of yeast in the bottom of each bottle to just help. You can flavour the beer a little bit more. You can age it a little bit. You can bring up some extra carbonation from the beer. It lets it age nicely over time. So yeah, that's what bottle conditioning is. If you want to see what it looks like, we're just going to wash the sediment round and get it in the glass. There you go. Small yeast cakes in there. Now look at the beer now. Look how it looks now. Kind of now it really does look like a tropical fruit drink with that murky, almost medieval look about the beer. Let's see how it tastes. Oh wow, that's changed the beer. Do you know, that's made the beer more hoppy. That's made the beer somehow. It must be so the fruit flavour in the yeast, the natural yeast they use. It must be some fruity yeast, because it's made it a lot more fruity. That's very nice. Very, very good beer. I'm going to read out the label to you guys at home. Did you? Yeah, it seems to focus a lot quicker now, this camera. There you go, have a read. Pregnant women shouldn't drink. All that lack on that side, which they have to put on the bottle. Okay, Gloucester Gold has been handcrafted to celebrate the ancient art of brewing, once practiced by the local monks and enjoyed by many a maritime merchant. Today we use traditional brewing techniques and locally sourced ingredients to create a modern, distinctively crisp, hoppy and thirst-quenching ale for the discerning drinker's palate. This real ale has been bottle conditioned, so please store upright and pour gently to avoid disturbing the natural sediment. We did it by purpose. I've never ever minded, but I'd like to show you guys, if you're new to real ale, I like to show you what bottle conditioned beer looks like if you were to just dump it all in quickly. But the beer, if you pour carefully, as I demonstrated, will be a nice clear glass of beer. www.gloucesterbrewery.co.uk. 3.9% contains barley and malt. Well, that's obvious, isn't it? Okay, rating. Let's give it a rating. I know that if I was to visit Gloucester, I've worked in Gloucester once or twice as a carpenter years ago, and if I was to visit a pub and seen this and tried this, I'd be happy with that all night. I like to get a beer which I can look to session all evening, 3.9%, no problem at all, probably put 5 or 6 away. I think I could carry on drinking it. It's very good. For that reason, it'll go well with most foods too. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. Pardon me. Email realaleguide@googlemail.com. Facebook is facebook.com/realaleCraftBeer, and Twitter is twitter.com/realaletoday. But thanks for watching. I love your comments. Subscribe if you like. I'll answer all the comments that come my way, and cheers.